Alright, here's everything you're gonna need, but if you don't have the means to get all this redstone stuff, you can build it without it. It's just for preventing lag, but we'll get to that later. And these can be any building blocks that you can turn into slabs, like stone or deep slate. Take as many as you can because you're gonna need it for the spawning platform. And also take some water so you can place stuff from underneath. So the first thing you're gonna do is build out with at least 2 stacks of slabs. So that's 128 blocks away from any spawnable blocks. The easiest way to do it is from the obsidian platform. Also build it with bottom slabs so it's spawn proof. And for the last 30 blocks, go down by 1.5 blocks. Place the slabs like this, and then put double carpets on top. That's because endermen can teleport far up to 32 blocks, and they cannot teleport on double carpets. Then we're gonna place 4 blocks like this, and 4 more on this side. And then our chests in the center, with 2 rows of hoppers running into them. Now, if you don't want to build the redstone, you can skip ahead about 40 seconds. You don't need the circuit, but it prevents pearls from building up, which could cause a lot of lag. So to build it, place a dropper facing down like this, and hoppers running into it. Then put 8 blocks like this, place repeaters and redstone dust on top. Then we're gonna place blocks next to the chest. Place a torch, a repeater, and a comparator reading the chest. That comparator points into a block. Next to it is a redstone dust and a torch, which should now be powering this. And finally, we're gonna put a block next to the dropper, a few temporary blocks, and 2 observers facing each other like this. So when the chests get filled, this circuit unlocks the hoppers and drops all the excess pearls into the void. Also put carpets on the redstone and the hoppers, that way the XP won't get stuck in there. And put double carpets on these 2 pieces of redstone. And this block. Okay, now we're gonna build up 3 blocks on each side like this. Then put 3 blocks across here, and 3 slabs at eye level to prevent endermen from hitting you. So now let's build a roof. I like to use slabs for the roof so I don't scrape my head on it. Just make sure there's less than 3 blocks of vertical space. Then we're gonna put double carpets on top. And now we're gonna build a drop chute. It needs to be 42 blocks tall starting at the floor, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And if you build it exactly like me, starting on the obsidian platform, that's gonna be Y level 90. So now make yourself a bit of space. Put trapdoors in the hole and make sure that when you open them, they're on this side, otherwise endermen could get stuck there. Then build a 5x5 wall of trapdoors. And also replace these 3 blocks with stairs or slabs. Then make a temporary box on top and place rails. Here you're gonna spawn the endermite. Now, if you have thorns on any of your armor, I would recommend to take it off, because the endermite would probably kill itself. So then just throw pearls until it spawns. And when it does, make sure to name tag it first and then put it in a minecart. Now, very carefully break the rails and nudge the minecart so it's above the trapdoors, and break all the blocks. But make sure that it sticks out a bit on this side, otherwise if endermen spawn on this edge, they wouldn't be able to see it, which would slow down the farm. So now, when an enderman spawns, he looks at the endermite and gets angry, runs over, falls down the hole, and ends up being one hit. Plus, there is no possible way for them to hit you because of the slabs and the carpets. You can't even get in. And now all there's left to do is building the spawning platform. You can make it any shape you want, but I always build a triangle. And the size? Well, that just depends how many blocks you have. The bigger you make it, the faster the farm's gonna be. But definitely build it out of slabs to save material. Just make sure they're on the top side of blocks, otherwise nothing will spawn. Enderman can see the endermite up to 64 blocks away, so you don't have to worry about making the platform too big. I'm just gonna go 30 blocks in each direction. And now the farm is fully functional, and as you can see, with the platform not that big, it's still super efficient. I would recommend not using a sword with looting, because the hoppers won't handle that many pearls and it will cause lag. What I always do is make a sword dedicated to the farm, and put mending and maybe unbreaking on it. Also feel free to build some walls around and widen the path, so you don't have to fear for your life. Just make sure to put double carpets everywhere. Alright, that's it. So thank you so much for watching, subscribe if you wanna get better at Minecraft, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.